Welcome to This Day for this Wednesday, December 3rd. I'm your host, Paul Ortiz. And today on our program, we'll be learning a lot about the Orange County jury. And this is a very vital part of our judicial system. And they are looking for volunteers to ensure that they have this very important work and that it continues. So we'll be learning how we can be helpful in helping our Orange County jury here in the county. And also the Boomers Club will be here to let us know about their November dance and food drive that was held. And they're also going to invite you to their upcoming holiday dinner. And that's their dinner and dance. So that'll be later in our program. And speaking of the holidays, let's go shopping. We're going to take you out there to the shops at Mission Viejo. They're going to be taking the transportation division is actually having this event. That's going to be on Thursday, December 11th. The Village Bus journeys to the shops at Mission Viejo, which features Nordstrom's, Macy's, the Apple Store, and so much more. So make your reservations starting on Monday, and that's going to be December 8th, by calling transportation at 949-597-4659. Again, give them a call on Monday and get yourself over to the shops at Mission Viejo by calling 949-597-4659. And while the northeast part of the country experiences very, difficult weather, it's their first winter storm of the season, we're seeing another beautiful day right here in Laguna Woods Village with temperatures in the mid-60s. As you can see, it's going to be a beautiful week. We're actually going to warm up a little bit even on Sundays. So we're looking at temperatures from the mid to high 60s, and then overnight temperatures really comfortable in the 50 to 45 range. So it's going to be another beautiful day here in Laguna Woods Village. So get out there, play some golf, play some pickleball, and enjoy the wonderful retirement that you deserve. And let's take a look at our sunrise and sunset. The sunrise this morning was at 6:39 a.m. And our sunset's going to be this afternoon at 4:42 p.m. And we want to thank Marilyn Ponce de Leon. This is our sunrise off the Highway 14, and she said that's out there by Santa Clarita. And a beautiful picture. Hey, if you have any pictures or, something you've shot while you're on vacation or your grandkids were over, give us a shout here. We can send your pictures to our Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com. And be sure and include your name, where it was taken, and please bring it in a horizontal picture, please. That'll make sure it looks really nice on television here. Well, we're going to be right back with more of our program. We're going to learn about the Orange County Grand Jury right after this.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
Your eyes let you see the world, every smile, every sunset, every moment.
At Harvard Eye Associates, our team of specialists is here to protect your vision.
From cataracts and glaucoma to retina and cornea care, we offer the latest treatments with a compassionate touch.
For over 50 years, you've trusted us with your eyes. We're honored to care for them for years to come.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
Retirement is the time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, not to worry about market volatility. With so much uncertainty in the world, how can you ensure your income remains steady and secure? At Pacific Financial Planners, we specialize in creating customized strategies to generate safe, reliable income throughout your retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Call 949-219-0692 or visit yourmoneytalks.com today.
I would highly recommend Salus Home Care for their home care and or hospice services if that is something that you would require. They are kind, caring, and trusting individuals, and to this day they are family members of ours, and I would use them again if I had to. Without Salus, we would never ever have been able to make it through.
Call Salus and let us show you why we've been in business longer than any other home care company in South Orange County.
Well, if you ever wondered what it took to be on the Orange County Grand Jury, well, we're going to learn about that today, and we have a couple of people that are joining us today. Now, Sheila Hansen, right, you're the assistant presiding judge,
Correct.
which sounds really interesting. And Dan, I'm sorry, what was your last name again?
Doug Gillen.
Doug Gillen, there you go. Thank you so much for joining us today on the program. We appreciate it. So, first of all, let's talk about the grand jury. Why is it so important to our county? And then we'll get into, some of the recruiting processes and what's, why it's so important to all of us.
So the Orange County Grand Jury is really the public watchdog of all of our local government. We bring together 19 citizens who are the eyes and ears of our community, and they have an opportunity and obligation to investigate and look at the operation of local government, whether it be county, city, or public agencies, and make sure that they are operating ethically, efficiently, and ensure good government. That's the primary function of the grand jury. There's also a second function. They act as a criminal grand jury for a smaller portion of the time, and in that role, they listen to evidence that's presented usually by the Orange County District Attorney's Office in cases in which they seek to charge someone with a felony crime. They present the evidence to the grand jury, and the grand jury listens to the evidence and decides if there's enough evidence to demonstrate there's probable cause to believe a crime was committed and the person they want to charge is guilty of that. And if so, they return an indictment. So really important.
Yeah, so especially that part, because it's the felony, I want to say it's a felony process. So these are like really serious crimes that have been committed, and then they actually get the whole process going if they feel that it needs to move forward, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, so that's really important too. So you were a part of the grand jury, I assume?
I've served on 3 previous grand juries,
Wow.
2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and during the pandemic, 2020, 21.
Wow.
So we were the only grand jury that particular year that met in person.
And why did you find it so interesting that you had to keep, signing up once again?
I like the aspect of being able to find ways to improve the county, to make sure that our tax dollars are being spent wisely, and also that aspect of accountability. Sometimes people look at what's going on and they go, who's minding the store?
Right.
Well, that's our job.
Exactly. Now, you, as the presiding judge, what is your role, as you start to, assist the actual 19 members during this process?
Well, we handle and assist with the recruitment of the grand jurors, and then after an individual applies for the grand jury, we put together panels of Superior Court judges that interview each of the candidates.
Right.
And then we put together a slate of individuals, a certain number from each of the supervisorial districts, and we put it to a vote of the entire Orange County Superior Court judge.
So what are you really looking for? What really sticks out when you're looking at a volunteer that wants to help in this process?
Well, first and foremost, we're looking with someone who wants to serve their community.
Right.
We want to make sure they've got good judgment, they could work well with others, that they're not coming to the grand jury with any type of an agenda, but rather they are interested in good government, they want to work with each other. The requirements to be on the grand jury are that they are a U.S. citizen, they're at least 18 years old, they've lived in the county for at least a year. And so we're looking for people who are willing to work together and
that's the most important thing, right? So have you found certain years where have a lot of people from the northern part of the county, volunteer, and then maybe some years you might have, kind of more in the southern part of the county, but you're trying to balance that out throughout.
We do try to balance. We want to make sure we have grand jurors who live in all areas of our community, so we have a nice, diverse geographical background, and then we are looking for people from all walks of life. There is no magic experience. You don't have to have a degree or a special kind of job. We have retired individuals from professional roles. We have stay-at-home moms. We have all sorts of type of people.
Right. Now, when you serve with those 3 different juries, I guess, how different were they from one year to the other? Did you find like, oh, that one year, was it 2016? I really enjoyed that You know, and sometimes, you know, anytime we're with a large group and we're all trying to, you know, solve an issue or whatever it might be, there's always challenges that go on. So are there any that really stick out in your mind during those times?
Well, the graphic that's behind you right now is interesting because that happens to have photos on it from the 2018-2019 grand jury.
Right.
And so we've got pictures there from our own tours of the Orange County Fire Authority, the Water District, and the Sanitation District. Very interesting. I think the 2016-17 was my first, so it's like, okay, I've never done this before. The other two were, you build a camaraderie among the people. I'm still in contact with people that I worked with, you know, 9 years ago. So it's, you build kind of a micro community, and that's for me is the interesting part about it.
Right. And because you had already served a year prior, maybe, or do you become the foreperson, or would you kind of elect that person, and how does that happen?
I didn't want that position.
So when you're selected to be on the grand jury, then you could apply to be the foreperson. And myself, the assistant, the presiding judge, and other, and
so out of
jurors
19, you might have 4 people that want to say, I want to be the foreperson, and you all kind of, you know, decide on that, and hopefully they're okay with it, right? And still want to continue, right?
They are.
So what would it take for someone to be a part of this process? What is the recruiting process? You know, is there a time limit? Are they going to get paid for all this, you know, volunteer time that they're doing?
So the time to apply is now,
Okay.
and they can submit their application through January 16th of 2026. They could go on the grand jury's webpage at www.ocgrandjury.org to apply. They do receive small payment for their commitment. They receive from the county $50 a day, and they also receive mileage. So they do receive some compensation.
Right. And then, you know, it's just nearby in Santa Ana?
It is
down
in
at the
Santa
courthouse?
Ana.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like this is worthwhile. You actually have done it 3 times. Are you going to do it another year at some point, you know, depending on your schedule? Maybe?
I have a wife. I want to keep it that way.
You have a wife and a life.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's so important that we start to pull people from the county. And for a lot of our, you know, residents in our community, they're retired. And, you know, they're just, you know, it's not a huge commitment, but there is a commitment when it comes to this. And then there's a responsibility to actually look at the evidence and determine if they move forward or not. So some of our residents here, you know, maybe want to take a break from playing golf and pickleball or whatever it might be, and, you know, help be a part of this process, because it's so important to our judicial system here in the county. Well, thanks so much for joining us on the program.
Paul.
We appreciate it. Great work that you all are doing, and good luck to you the rest of the year.
Thank you.
You bet. Hey, we're going to be back with the Boomers Club, and we'll be talking about their holiday dinner dance right after this.
Freedom Village Skilled Nursing offers rehabilitation after surgery with our team of on-site therapy professionals. We are proud that our quality care measures are recognized by Medicare. We support you with your recovery with a caring staff and registered nurses around the clock. Freedom Village Skilled Nursing is conveniently located near 3 hospitals, open to the public, and offers private Serenity suites. Call today to experience first-class care for your loved one.
Celebrating 65. Exciting until you wonder, should I apply for Medicare? If so, how? But I'm still working. What is Medicare Part A, Part B, C, D? Are there penalties involved? We make it easier for you. We discuss the pros, cons, and myths. Call 1-888-225-6468. We help you understand, enroll, and use your benefits so you can go back to doing the things you love.
Go beyond better hearing with artificial intelligence. At Advanced Ear Care, we've taken regular hearing care to a new level with artificial intelligence performance. This provides smarter, clearer balance of sound. Artificial intelligence identifies background noises and reduces them so you can hear the soft-spoken speech clearly. Don't be afraid of this technology. It works automatically. Put them on and hear better all day in all situations. Hear the conversations clearly with family, friends, and caregivers. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
Laguna Woods residents, What if tomorrow something catastrophic happens and you need long-term care? Everything would change overnight. The calls, the planning, the stress. With long-term care insurance, you get help, financial support, guidance, and peace of mind. It's not just about protecting your savings, it's about protecting the ones you love. Call 949-525-0606 for a free consultation.
Well, join us now is the Boomers Club, and with us today is Diane McQuigg and Kathy Warren. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having
The
us.
Boomer Club, I mean, it's really grown a lot in the last 5 years, especially. How many members do you have now?
We have around, I think, a little bit over 800.
Wow.
Really close to 850, yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
you're becoming one of the larger groups in our community.
We have fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the back end of the Boomers, so maybe one day I'll come join the club.
Anytime.
That would be
Yeah,
lovely.
Exactly. What is a Boomer? What do you know the years?
60, I think it ends at
I'm
like
going to give away
60
my
something.
age if I do, but it's around 62, 61, 62 until whenever that ends.
It's a large span.
It is a large
into
span.
the, yeah.
So you had a food drive in November that you wanted to
That I
talk
did.
about, and you especially want to thank all the residents who were able to come and help out with this food drive.
And that's exactly what I wanted to say. The community is amazing. We got 800 pounds of food
Wow.
to be distributed throughout Orange County. So it was, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, it was fantastic. I appreciate all the effort that everybody made to make it successful. And you'll see more of this next year. I mean,
Exactly.
we want to try to incorporate with the fun some giving.
Yes.
So you'll see that with us next year.
Yeah, we always hear about you all having great concerts and parties and going on trips and having fun together, but it's also important that we give back to our community in the process, right?
Exactly.
Awesome. So let's talk about this event you're having coming up pretty soon. This is going to be a toy drive that you're working on as well, and you're having a holiday dinner as well?
Well, tomorrow night we're going to do toy drive at Clubhouse One, and this is for Operation Santa Claus, which is Orange County. It's for Orange County foster care kids. So the age range is infant through 18. Show up tomorrow night, Clubhouse One, about 6:30. Band will start at 7 o'clock, and that's typical gypsies. Bring a gift worth $10, make a donation at the door, and you're in.
Right. Unwrapped toys, right?
Unwrapped, yes, thank you.
Now, Kathy, what are you doing with the Boomer Club? What really brings your interest to the club?
Well, we're working and have been for quite a while on our holiday dinner dance.
Right.
And that's December 20th. It's going to be lovely. It's our only dinner dance that we have. All the other dances are bring your own everything. But this is a lovely dinner. We're going to have a surf and turf and other selections that'll be really, really yummy. And we have an excellent band. It's the Flashback Heart Attack. It's an 80s cover band, and they're very high demand and popular. Everyone loves them. Everyone on the dance floor from the first to the last song.
Right.
Sing along, dance, everything. So it's going to be very, very nice. The decorations committee has been working so hard on the lovely decorations. It's going to be 5 Christmas trees throughout. Don't forget Santa Claus.
And Santa Claus. You take pictures too?
Photos
Santa
with
Claus?
Santa,
All right.
which is always popular, but it's almost sold out. So we really recommend people to join us. Get their tickets at boomersclub.org. They can purchase their tickets there and join us for a lovely, lovely evening.
Yeah, that's your holiday dinner dance, and that's
Yes,
going to be going,
it
what
is.
is it, December 20th?
December 20th,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the doors open at 5, dinner starts at 6, band starts at 7, just like clockwork. It'll be really, really nice.
Wow, that's
Yes.
really cool. And you're doing 80s music, which I love. My neighbor is actually in an 80s band. We went and saw him play at the station in San Juan Capistrano. And so you know 16 Candles, the popular movie?
Yes.
Well, his band's name is 61 Candles because we're all older now.
Perfect.
And in 80s, we're all biased, right? You know, it's so cool to kind of listen to all the old music from the 80s. And that sounds like you're going to have a great time out there.
Yeah, well, Flashback Heart Attack is the celebrity go-to.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So if you look at their list of who they played for and with,
right.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible.
the talent that comes to our community is really, really something. So how
lucky.
does someone become a member? I'm sure, you know, here we're coming to the end of the year, so we can have our 2026 membership drive. How does someone become a part of your organization?
Online is probably the easiest way. We won't be doing membership at the holiday dance, but we'll start again in January. So if you can either join online, join at the dance in January, either one.
Right. What kind of events do you think you have planned for next year?
We are definitely a dance club, so all of them are dances. The big event, of course, is Woodstock in June.
Yes.
And we had 15,000 attend last year. It's so popular. 1,500.
I was going to say that.
You know what?
15,000 is
that was the original Woodstock. That takes me way back, and no, I was not there. But
wow. Our friend David Deering was there, and we always and it's always great to hear stories about that experience
we have
with
some
him.
residents that live here that attended, so it's fun listening to their stories.
So do you spend a lot of the beginning of the year, you know, just planning and getting ready for Woodstock? Because like you said, I mean, we have food trucks, we have bands, we have multiple stages, you have people that are in and out of the clubhouse and in the lawn area. So, you know, what kind of work is that taking?
We will start after the first of the year. We'll start our first meeting, and we usually start off with a small group of board members, and then every month it gets a little bit larger as we like incorporate. So we kind of in January kind of put together the outline, and then start incorporating everybody, and it's a process.
Oh yeah,
it's a process, but it's lots of
She already has the bands booked though.
Oh wow,
so that's been a while.
The bands were booked like 3 days after the last one.
Right, exactly.
So it's like we finish one and we start the other one.
Right. Is this maybe your 5th anniversary? We're going to have to find out, right? Because I believe it's just after COVID. I'm not sure if you actually had it before COVID.
I think it's been around for a while. The Boomers have been around since 2008, so we'll have our 20-year anniversary coming up in a couple of years.
Yeah, pretty soon. Well, thanks so much for joining us today on the program. You have a lot of events that are happening, and you're going to have the holiday dinner dance. It's going to be on December 20th. Great. Well, thanks so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, be sure and get over there and hang out with the Boomers. They're all a bunch of fun people, and they always have terrific entertainment as well. We're going to be back with more of our program right after this.
We're Denise and Ann with Legacy Arrangements.
We help families plan ahead for future funeral and cremation pre-arrangements. We represent over 70 mortuaries in the Southern California area.
We know these conversations aren't always easy, but we understand how truly important they really are. We are dedicated to making an uncomfortable conversation as comfortable for you as possible.
By planning today, you're going to lock in today's costs, and you're going to let your family know your future wishes.
It's truly a gift you give your loved ones.
At Petwell Clinic, your local fast relief pet care clinic, there's no waiting days for an appointment. Just walk in when your pet needs care. From the moment you arrive, you'll feel our commitment to openness and service excellence. You remain by your pet's side throughout their visit, and all charges are clearly explained, so there are no surprises at checkout. Serving Laguna Woods Village, we are committed to kind and accessible pet care. Petwell Clinic, your most convenient option for quality pet care.
Make my wish come true. Oh, baby, all I want for Christmas is you. It's you. All I want for Christmas is you.
So Christy, how'd the job turn out?
The job turned out fantastic. We love our new patio. It gives us lots of extra room for entertainment. It was quick and easy, and we just really love it.
Hey Brenda, how's the Patio Panel Pro?
It's been going really well. There are hundreds of older covers in Laguna Woods that need a little work on them. And the only thing between a good looking cover and a bad one is new skylight panels.
Remember, if it isn't McEachran, it's crap. Give us a call. We'll do a nice job for you.
Welcome to OCI Care, Laguna Woods' premier laser and premium cataract surgery center.
I just wanted my cataracts removed. It was pain-free. I was so impressed because I was so frightened to have it done. After surgery, I was able to use my eyes immediately. It was a miracle, really.
It's just been wonderful to be able to see everything. It's even better than he said it was going to be because I saw instantly.
Well, before we let you go, we want to remind you that we'll have our Friday and Saturday movies coming up. And on Friday, we're going to have Pride and Prejudice. This stars Keira Knightley, and this is brought to you by Hoag Orthopedic Institute. And this is when Elizabeth Bennet meets the handsome Mr. Darcy. She believes he is the last man she could ever marry, but as their lives become intertwined, she finds herself captivated by the man she was sworn to hate forever. This is a very interesting movie. That's going to be at 2 o'clock with subtitles, and then, of course, at 6 o'clock without subtitles. And then on Saturday, we're going to bring you a fun movie. It's called Freakier Friday. It stars Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. That's brought to you by Pacific Financial Planners. And this is 22 years after Tess and Anna endured the identity crisis. Anna now has a daughter and a soon-to-be stepdaughter. And as they navigate challenges that come with two families merging together, Tess and Anna discover that lightning might strike twice. Sounds like a fun movie, and that's going to be at 2 o'clock on Saturday, and then again at 6 o'clock without subtitles. Hey, let's take you outside and see what that weather's looking like for the last half hour. It's going to be another beautiful day. If you're watching our morning program, just a little bit of haze still out there, but we're going to see some nice temperatures well into the 60s for the rest of the week. And then really nice, comfortable temperatures overnight in the low 40s to even a little bit of 50 and 51 overnight. So beautiful weather here compared to what people in the Northeast are seeing, a very heavy snowstorm in that area. So get out there and enjoy the rest of your day with in our community. Well, we want to share with you that Orange County Plastic Surgery will be on tomorrow, and they're going to be with Michael Taylor. So be sure and join us tomorrow on our program. Again, we're on live at 9 o'clock in the morning. We show you once again at 12:30 for our lunchtime crowd. And then be sure and join us once again in the evening at 5 o'clock. I'm Paul Ortiz, and we'll see you again next time.
The Laguna Woods History Center, the only purpose-built local history archive in Orange County, has been capturing the legacy of our community since 1977. As a nonprofit dedicated to preserving today for tomorrow, we collect, conserve, and share the history of Laguna Woods Village, the city of Laguna Woods, and the surrounding Orange County region. Step into the past and connect with the present at your community archive. Whether you're curious about local milestones, searching for historical documents, or exploring treasured artifacts, the History Center is your gateway to the stories that shape Laguna Woods. The Laguna Woods History Center is a separate building adjacent to the Village Library. We are open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or by appointment. Visit us and find your place in history.